In the heart of a small, forgotten village nestled deep within the lush forests, there stood a magnificent century tree. Its towering branches reached towards the heavens, casting a protective shadow over the entire community. Legends whispered that a mystical spirit resided within the ancient tree, guarding it with unwavering devotion. The villagers revered the century tree, believing it held the secrets of their ancestors and the wisdom of the land. No one dared to lay a hand upon it, except for one old man named Tobias. With his gnarled hands and a heart burdened by the weight of time, Tobias had a longing to carve a legacy for himself before he passed into oblivion. One fateful morning, Tobias, clutching his rusty axe, approached the century tree with a mixture of determination and trepidation. He knew he needed to ask permission from the spirit residing within before daring to lay a single stroke upon the tree's bark. With a trembling voice, Tobias called out to the spirit, his words carried away by the gentle breeze. "Oh, mighty spirit of the century tree, I seek your guidance and your blessing. May I have your permission to cut a piece of this grand tree to create something beautiful?" Silence enveloped the forest, and Tobias anxiously waited for a sign. Suddenly, a gust of wind rustled through the leaves, as if the tree itself was whispering in response. Tobias took it as a positive omen and decided to ask for a more definitive sign before proceeding. "Great Spirit, if you do not wish for me to cut this tree, please show me a sign. Guide me, so I may understand your will," he pleaded, his voice filled with hope. As if in response to his plea, a single leaf detached from the highest branch of the century tree and gently floated down towards Tobias. It landed softly on his outstretched palm, its delicate veins shimmering in the sunlight. Tobias felt a surge of gratitude and reverence, realizing that the spirit did not wish for him to proceed. With a heavy heart, Tobias gently placed his axe at the foot of the century tree, a symbol of his respect and acceptance of the spirit's wishes. He bowed deeply, whispering words of gratitude and vowing to protect and cherish the tree for as long as he lived. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as Tobias continued to visit the century tree, tending to its surroundings with utmost care. He marveled at its magnificence, its branches stretching towards the heavens as if reaching for the stars. The tree became his solace, a silent companion in the twilight of his years. One fateful day, as Tobias approached the century tree, he noticed something extraordinary. His eyes widened in disbelief as he saw his axe, which he had left at the tree's base, now perched atop the highest branch. It stood as a testament to the spirit's unwavering devotion to protect the tree from any harm. Tears welled up in Tobias' eyes as he realized the depth of the spirit's love for the century tree. With a heart overflowing with gratitude, he fell to his knees, vowing to be its guardian until his final breath. From that day forward, Tobias became the village's storyteller, recounting the tale of the century tree and the spirit residing within. His words echoed through generations, reminding all who listened of the importance of respecting and preserving the wonders of nature. And the century tree stood tall, a symbol of wisdom, resilience, and the unbreakable bond between man and nature.